Alright, abusia. Yebemo bibia kwaba. Sonkoso eba POG Media so. Make sure say afi no aba obe like na wa subscribe na afi so etima share dwumadi no ama afoforo nsan atumi aka. Ensam ekoso my Ghana mu a yenso ya Japan say brano no yebema yabedwafo ahunu ne eko ene de eba na de ensam ene ekoso e political highway ni so. Eye prophet Kofi Oduro and chese ababontin nsem ya betudwa watimi ablast eye OSP and as a special prosecutor kisi ejabin and chese Richard Jakpa enam anamobia omo etu ya chese empemfo bebre na ato omo na ogusu even NDC gurus binum e condemn da anamontu no nyina ye eye ready na omotimi ready eye former finance minister eye ne fia chese national security soldiers etime buru afi ho mo keka ne omabom a soldiers na yade na Richard Jakpa ene lead omo chese even former finance minister ne ho kla wotena yade a soldiers buru ha omo bo search ni nyina ne say yade OSP declare papa no wanted into omo ko ne fie akwa search se wa hide wo ha na omo achi we na prophet Kofi Oduro say emboa Ghana democracy achese ensama wa hyiagu wane de ensam no an edi achese wa fire NDC guru stitru eye Richard Jakpa achese ensama wa tutu amomo no abusua ese wani ensese ye kachew intimi waste more time kra mepese mba miako yakwa kotie papa ne nsem ne bi nansa na ebeko no mesho se wo nsem kae bia wo de be share your comment section wala like share dwumadi no ma foforo nsa entumi enkabi medawase
so mkoye den yo military men omo se soja atade ene nipa bi omo se normal atade ebura honom video ni bi na etwaguo no na ebeto odwane nkofo bi edo toto se ora kisi ajaben oda office of the special prosecutor no ono na asom officer wodi nsem bia koto ora Ofori Atta nim se obese oye investigation sem makonan eni num efa ambulance ho cathedral any other taxes a ye de ebremo few days ago na ora kisi ajaben yehu bi se wabe deny se debi enye ono a na isoma ye na ono kro hu ni se nkofo mbora ora Ofori Atta ho no e staged enhihye hu bi na obese omo ya na omo de to no so enam corruption a all suspect se ora Ofori Atta mra na onye investigation elmuho ena o declare Ofori Atta wanted na eno ena ebeye deja minority MPP mpenifo bi kire se adenti ena kisi ajaben ede sa wanted yi ato Ofori Atta so ensem fatakura nipa bibre ne kasa ye ema majority leader eye Mahama yariga ebe pa acho se omo de omo ayehwemu ehu se nipa odi omo nim kan ema omo wura eye Ofori Atta efi ho eye Richard Jakpa no be make sure say nhwehwemu no be wie peye Richard Jakpa ene da video no mu no ono na oda so no na Paul adomoche be chechire mu se de omuzi buru ahon.
So these are the people coming into Ofori Atta's house. This is in cantonment. They are walking in the alleyway, and this is the man coming in. We sped it up. That's not how he walks. Now this is how he walks. Richard Jakpa is the one we are talking about. He's the one who was being prosecuted with case Ěxp0sě on the ambulance, the one who got 750,000 euro of taxpayers' money, and then eventually the Court of Appeal said he's done nothing wrong and no problem about that. So this Richard Jakpa, the car number is a VX. Is it VX or VA? It doesn't look like a national security number, but we don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. This pickup followed, and the national security operatives, as you can see them, are also coming. The soldiers are coming in now. Military people. Now, when you look at these soldiers, you can tell what their unit is in the Ghana Armed Forces based on how they are dressed. You see the thing on their biceps, on the side of their biceps. If you look at it, it tells their unit. So no senior military officer will, there you see. All of the things on his body shows his unit. If he's 64 infantry, it will show. If he has a lanyard, is recce, it will show. Everything will show. So nobody can look at this and say they don't know where the soldiers are coming from. Dr. Manibuama clearly would know where the soldiers are coming from. He can find their names. So this is still in front of Ofori Atta's house. I don't know what the saloon car in your shot is doing, but here the Ofori Atta gate is open. The green gate is open. The car comes in with the security light. Richard Jakpa is talking to the men in the house. He's probably telling them that I have come to conduct a search. Where is your boss? He's running away from trouble. We have come to catch him. This is the Prado. Look at all the soldiers over there. The Prado now takes a firm position, and one of them goes to the front to bring something. So he's looking at something in the car. What is he going to bring? The other one also comes to the car, and they are talking to the driver. It's not clear whether the driver is in military uniform. Now, the one beckons, he goes to the back seat, takes something, comes out. Now he goes to the back seat again. Richard Jakpa follows him. This is the catch. He hands over a fire weapon, a side arm to Richard Jakpa. So Jakpa talks to, I think, is he putting ammunition in the thing? Jakpa loads the gun. He's loaded it. He puts it in his back pocket. And then now he goes into that's a military man there from National Security with Richard Jakpa, who handed over the gun to Richard Jakpa. All of this must be thoroughly investigated by any other investigative body. So this is back inside Ken Ofori-Atta's house. The wooden stairs is what they do. They take the wooden stairs up. Richard Jakpa now shows up with them. They lead him into the house. He comes in. He turns to his left. He's videoing Ken Ofori-Atta's home with his phone. So everything in Ken Ofori-Atta's home has been videoed onto Richard Jakpa's phone. Somebody who is not a soldier, he's not a police. Is he a member of national security? In what capacity? What is this that is happening in Ghana? So he walks, I like the rag, the rag that is at the place, the living area. I kind of like it, it's not bad. So Richard Jakpa goes in there, walks around the living area. He turns out, and then now he looks up around. He's going to beckon the national security guy, is he? To go back and look at something, or he's done that already. No, he calls him, yes. He calls the national security guy whilst he's still videoing with his phone for the security guy to go and check something. And you wonder what, okay, the guy looks like he's checked everything. So that's the raid.
Into Richard Jakpa and for Adumochi, HSA and Wolodi Negana, Omodibura Ken Ofori-Atta, F.E. Hormona, and Akuffo say. Sir, 5 charges are OSP, Office of the Special Prosecutor, Ěxp0sě being a suspect Ken Ofori-Atta. No 5 charges and not ambulance cases. Eka 307 ambulance and not Danko Akuffo and Neonabai. Edibaye no na ehon sensem sikasem eka ho an na ona na omudin eka ho eye ora ato force na sese oye majority leader ene ora Richard Jakpa ono so ye NDC ni mapa previously no e Ghana Armed Forces officer ebeduru say e dey ambulance sikasem eto no so before say ebeto aba 2024 mo e discharge one ora ato force 2025 year so no Attorney General President John Dramani Mahama no a discontinue asem no a chese wa drop asem no kra monka ho asem biem no eno na nipa bebre ebusa se ora Richard Jakpa enya no ho adidi mu eno nti na ama ohunu se eye nimguase ama ene MPP aban ne de omde ye no nti obora finance minister former finance minister ora Ken Ofori-Atta efie na wakwa pe evidence na enti sansem we nyina mu ena prophet Kofi Oduro Ěxp0sě be stupidity nonsense says ansem we koso ensem fatakura na ora kisi ejaben we hypocrite pa say yes ha no man ebe kwa akoti nanso so panyin colonel Kojo Damoa Ěxp0sě OSP ora kisi ejaben on de osusu say ni nsa wo mu bi pa ni experience a wo no yebetie no yewia ni tie prophet Kofi Oduro
special prosecutor obeka say onim ho hwe be me Kojo Damoa mete de ode ye me February 2022 oka onu amoje tu mu se nka odi sojafo ba abechi me no Ěxp0sě onim hu bi hwemu national security for ye hwemu efa ye Ofori-Atta ho da bi wo Office of the Special Prosecutor and also wo ye hwemu na wo Office of the Special Prosecutor no wo ne asojafo wo ne apolisifo age se wo kosre o de request kwase bia yewura police force ahine ana soldier force ahine me koye adwuma bi na mehia mo nkrofo na bia o de afa national security ana o de afa ayi force na o but national security enka say omo ye hwehwemu bi afa yewura Ofori-Atta ho nti ebe den na national security for e de nipa asoldier for na ade akọ yewura Ken Ofori-Atta fie me de megidi se onimu na ohun se ani aye den no e na oyi e de akọhye national security se national security de o metimi ape bibia che se bikura na ye hu se bomb bi ofie na de but we de entwa yie onimu bi national security for no so anye ne yie yewura Ofori-Atta oni efie oni Ghana wo de enkra command o se meba me sa me ho ye de brepam na moment me nche da pot we eye radio asem
And the prophet Kofi Oduro nenia bre papa o chese so obi aye ama na twam a eni kwan sam nso so mo ye bie ye sua de koyanim ye sua de ma yachi enti ndisifo nyansem hunu no.
You are seated here and nobody can advise you or nobody can caution you. I think that you are as dangerous as Lucifer. If you are living on earth and nobody can look in your eyes and tell you, stop it, sir. If there is nobody in your life like that, I think that you are as loose. Everybody seated here needs somebody in your life that you can be accountable to. This is the reason why we can have audits. Auditing. Audit the books. Let's see what church money is doing. Audit the books. Go to government institution and audit. Let's audit the previous government. Let's audit this current government. Anybody who has done or purported any illegality, let them be put to a law court. This is a country that believes in the rule of law, and let them defend themselves. But not like the way that whoever sent those people to the finance minister's house to raid the house. That is stupidity to the highest level. Jimmy to the highest level. I'm telling you that. If somebody, you think that a man like that, listen to that, if he's out of the country, he will leave evidence behind. Listen to me. Think fast. And we are in a democracy. This is not a coup d'etat regime where you send soldiers into people's house, raiding people. What kind of nonsense is that? If the man is a criminal, allow the court to declare him that. We don't go to his house and create fear. He has children. He has a wife. He has a family. He doesn't deserve your nonsense. If it happened 2017, it does not mean we should continue. And be serious. At least the man have served this nation before. You don't jump into their house, in a Rambo style, because he is not, even an armed robber and a murderer, we give them a lawyer. But we give them a chance to defend themselves. You don't go doing the stupid acts in the name of who sent those guys into the fire. We want to know. Would you say we are going to be keeping quiet? No. This is a voice in the wilderness crying, preparing the way of the Lord. Stop your nonsense. Accountability. We have the power by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He can just authorize Interpol to bring Ken, whatever his name is, right now. Whether he is sick or not, we have the power to airlift him wherever he is and bring him. So if you have the power, why do all these, whether they are hooligans or, go into people, stop it! Let's behave like a civilized society. Civilized. Or you think because it's NDC, so we won't talk about it. So what is NDC? NDC for me. We voted you in power to come and serve us. We didn't vote for this nonsense. We didn't vote for you to be jumping into people's houses, breaking stuff, and removing their property. Stop the nonsense. When you're serious, I'm I'm telling you, evidence so for now, I say, I will go to prison. I'll go to prison. 2017, people will be driving on the streets. A man, will stand, lift his hand and stop a car and get them out. And they drive the car away. And you call that right? In a democratic civil... are you people okay. Now you are so for Akroma hanat to do no account. Thank God for people like my mother who can say you can't gag the church. Because the church is being raised. God is raising some very wild voices. I'm telling you, you will be shocked the things they will say. And the kind of accountability they will demand. So 150 now a year, 150 million. We need accountability. More than 150 million Independence Day now. We want to match all of you, line all of you, and tell us how you spent that money. Tell us. So that is why I feel what the special prosecutor came to do is hypocrisy in the highest order. Hypocrite in the highest order. The reason is because if you can do this to the former whatever, Ghana Football Association is the worst corrupt people. You people have never brought Ghana football to investigation. You have not been fair to this nation. People are wasting resources like this. You have a team who can win nothing except shame and disgrace. That is all they win. You have a team that for over 40 years we don't have anything to our credit, and you have administrators who cannot resign by themselves, and you have a special prosecutor. You think we are going to be employing you, paying you for nothing? This nation demands accountability. This nation demands accountability. At least I thank God for a president who now wants accountability. We have canceled first class travel. Mo travel first class. No kudo go ban when and travel first class. And you are flying everywhere at the expense of this miserable country. Now the president, they are all catching in Akuffo. Be careful, because all the appointees, Ujimi obey them. Try it and see. Ujimi obey them. You think that they can go after other people and not come after you? The same virtue that is going after other people will come after you. 4 years in a while. 4 years. Accountability. Make a way no more the who be girl now within a chino. Yamedia homa be so con what. Yehu bet chile wa koma homa what. What the way we are getting when a heart attack. Oba alabasta ekofosum pa alabasta kwa ashawo utu ashawo susa mesinya mebete wakoma. God will wrap the cords of your heart and tear it into two. Judgment is coming. I don't know my name, so I'm trying to preach it. Very interesting. People who have stolen from this nation juggernaut revenues are walking about. President Kofi's days. A man was asked to pay this nation money up to today. The money didn't come. You are here victimizing other people. If it goes here, it has to go everywhere. Accountability. Accountability. This year, make yourself accountable. There is a reason why people will, like me preaching. I said afterwards, I'm saying, preaching the net, saying, I have subject myself to accountability. Saying, I have subject myself to scrutiny, to assessment, analytical, critical assessment. Saying, not preaching, I know what you do. Now, say, now, what you say, and say, and yeah, You Kenya me agene. So there be I thought that I know anybody do you actually break accountability. Put 2 hands on your heart. I want us to pray for this nation. People have developed. Recently, Akosia Sapon, they travel on a conference to Azerbaijan. Utidin Basasano and Faswamia Basa. Utidin Basasa Azerbaijan. Go and see excellent infrastructural development. Go and see leadership excellence. You cannot even compare Azerbaijan to Rwanda. They have gone too far. One more Azerbaijan. One more Azerbaijan. One more Tiaska Koko, my ready more area. You beat me sorry Koko Gina, so ope Kevet Vesa. At the end of Kevet. Gambia. DNA da Gambia. I don't want to hear it because when you're near Shao, Ghana, you're near Shao. The Council of State and Kayayi election, na president na be appointed. What penny be timid by heart. They don't even need salary, certain allowance, and go to a Matana Council of State. And having a president who is so humble in demeanor and wants to listen, this is the time we need people to give godly counsel.
All right, in Tiabusia, winning so much as a course or political hiring, such as Richard Jakpa na mutua otu ya che so mutimi ready former finance minister ni fia national security soldiers omon nam fie ho boss search omawura papa no ho ne bedroom che senema so working Ofori Atta fie no na eni enya na before that ne kra na ya de a king Ofori Atta na omaba ba press conference na mo twese wo mse wo hu se special prosecutor declare wanted na nya de a wo ahomkam no okwo akwakosa ne ho yare US abontin so achese na papa ne chima oni Ghana hampo nti ebimu so monti asese NDC anase Richard Jakpa oye NDC ni etimi lead national security soldiers etimi bowra former finance minister ni fie a omobusa se na Jakpa no okwo no de no okwa akope no fie wachese ensama anase uja prophet Kofi Oduro ehyiegu OSP ene chese Richard Jakpa so no na enya asem kuma a chese bi kura timi kan NDC guru sabusua na chese highway ni so dedede etimi de mbesia na madam asesama je peniye emi ekuti ensama ekoso political highway ni so POG Media madam ase